You see, Naruto is known for his choreography, one of the best out there and shown in history. Naruto vs Sasuke in particular is a masterpiece, and to really understand why, I've really broken it down into 4 categories. What went well in the first fight in the Final Valley, Naruto vs Sasuke, what went well in part 2, Naruto vs Sasuke in the Final Valley, and what went wrong in the part 2 of Naruto and Sasuke Final Valley. And then finally, we'll wrap it up with conclusion. These 4 things, I definitely think is what influenced what made me to make this video. Why Sasuke and Naruto's battle in part 1 was dramatically better than part 2. Without further ado, if you're new to this channel, you already know, go ahead and subscribe, man. Like, we on the way, man. We on the way. So go ahead and hit that sub button. Appreciate it. Also, while you're down there, hit that like button, bro. Let's get in. So what went well in part 1 of Naruto vs Sasuke? Well, Naruto vs Sasuke, let's talk about the leading events going up to this final battle. Before we got the Sasuke retrieval arc and stuff like that, we really got to talk about where it all started. So Gaara's defeat. Gaara's defeat was important because it's where Naruto really got his first dub against Gaara, you know, and learning how to control the Nine-Tails chakra to summon Gamabunta, and Sasuke witnessing it all and be like, how is he this strong? Gaara just dropped off Rock Lee, like broke his legs, you know what I'm saying? So it was like Sasuke's first witness to Naruto's true strength. And also with the appearance of Itachi showing up and dropping off Sasuke, it definitely influenced Sasuke's revenge and anger towards how is he so weak. You gotta really understand, this is coming to real life too. When you get hyper boosted throughout your entire life, like, oh, you're so good, oh, you're so great, you know what I'm saying? You start to think that your ego gets inflated. Naruto, the entire time he was fighting Sasuke during the final battle, thought he was inferior to Sasuke. Meanwhile, Sasuke thinking of him so much stronger, so he has to defeat him. You see, and another factor that also influenced Sasuke's revenge in all of this is his desire to get revenge on Itachi. Itachi killed his clan, he wanted to get back at him. That's his whole motivation for getting strong. You understand that, Sasuke? Calm down! We know you trying to go crazy out here, bro, but calm down. Don't go crazy on us. Leading Naruto to leaving to this one infamous moment, bro. He dropped the piece of the... you know what I'm saying? He dropped the clip down below, boy. But I truly think the emotional side of this fight and like the actual, like, where they're fighting, it's not no random wasteland like Dragon Ball Z. Oh, let's go away from this place, I don't want anybody to get hurt. No, they're fighting where, this is basically the Mount Rushmore of Naruto. Like, this is where Madara and Hashirama first had their fight, which is their reincarnations of Naruto versus Sasuke. Naruto's capable of banging with the top tiers, bro. But what really made this fight so much more dramatic than like part 2 is that there was no clear winner. You didn't know who was stronger at that time. You didn't know if Sasuke was stronger. You could see Naruto's growth, but we didn't know exactly how strong Sasuke was actually, you know. Itachi kind of put him in his place because Itachi's Itachi's the GOAT, alright? Come on, Itachi's the GOAT. He's not finna get dropped off. But look, Itachi really put Sasuke in his place for real. So we didn't know how strong Sasuke was, especially with the curse mark that Orochimaru gave that man. We didn't know how strong he was. So when it comes to Final Valley Part 1, it really comes down to the unpredictability of who's gonna win in this fight. You got Sasuke's boost with his curse mark and Naruto's boost with Kurama. You didn't know who was gonna win. In part 2, and we'll get into that in a minute, that's where it failed the most. We kind of knew who was gonna win in part 2. But switching gears from what went right in part 1, we gotta talk about what went wrong in part 2. Now, the resolution of Naruto Shippuden in part 2. Sasuke's power and revenge has doubled in this time. He's obtained his Mangekyo Sharingan. He's got the Sage of Six Packs Rinnegan. He's ready to go crazy. He's ready to take over the Shinobi world. At this point, Sasuke's ideology has changed dramatically from when he was once a kid. First, he wanted to take down Itachi, then he took down Itachi. Now his whole motivation has changed. Now he wants to be the new Hokage of the new Shinobi world. Delusional. But Naruto's callback from part 1 was his whole thing of bringing Sasuke back to the village. Naruto's unwavering belief in his friendship with Sasuke. Ever since he was a kid, he was like, Sasuke, what are you doing? Why are we fighting right now, my God? You my God! Now I will have to give the choreography points to part 1 Final Valley Naruto vs Sasuke. Although there was some clean moments in Final Valley part 2 Naruto vs Sasuke, I definitely gotta give it to part 1. There was too many, it was just straight up hands, you know what I'm saying? Part 2 had hands, but it wasn't really hands. Like, first part of it was hands, like they were banging Naruto. That, I ain't gonna lie, that was disrespectful of Naruto to copy Sasuke's, hand signals and whatnot. That was disrespectful. I know it's getting confusing with the part 1s and the part 2s, but part 2 of Naruto versus Sasuke, first it was hands, Naruto copied his hand signs and whatnot, and then the part 2, they started using like Susanos and Kurama and like just a whole bunch of explosions and stuff, like bro. But with the theme of Naruto, the power of friendship, never wavering, bro, Naruto, we obviously saw how much stronger. They basically treated him like Naruto Jesus, bro. He brought back Kakashi's eye or whatnot, bro. Like, they were treating him like Jesus, bro. And Sasuke at the most we've seen Sasuke do is like, I don't know, some Rinnegan, Susanoo, Kurama team up or whatnot. Now, by no means am I saying part 2 Naruto versus Sasuke Final Valley is bad, because it definitely leans more to the more emotional side of that fight, more than just hands. Like part 1 Naruto versus Sasuke Final Valley was hands. It was straight hands and emotion. Part 2 just leans more heavily towards the emotional side of that fight. Like, Sasuke, why won't you come back to the village? You know what I'm saying? At this point, we see Sasuke go crazy, bro. He's going against the Kages. He's trying to end everybody, bro. He said, if I can't have it, everybody can. We didn't see what Sasuke could do. He's doing some crazy stuff, my guy. But we've seen Naruto master the chakra and master the demon within him. And we've seen him master everything, bro. So that fight really came down to more emotion. That is why I think part 1 beats part 2. Because they both have the same weight of emotion. I think part 1 has way more emotion, in my opinion, than part 2 Final Valley Naruto versus Sasuke. But I think where that fight fails is just, it's not enough fighting and it's more emotion. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. These fights were great, man. They gave us some epic showdowns. Naruto versus Sasuke, Chidori versus Rasengan. Who's gonna win? At first, we didn't know who was gonna win in part 1, but it's the predictability of part 2 that really just didn't let it carry on. Like, we knew Naruto was gonna win from the jump. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I enjoy making these videos, man. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna be coming up with them every day, man. I'm gonna try to, at least. But y'all go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I'm out, man. Oh my god, man. I love y'all, bruh. See, peace.